Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel where we talk about all things related to urban planning and design. Today's topic is urban planning techniques. Hey there, have you ever considered how cities and towns are constantly evolving? Consider all of the issues they confront, from environmental degradation to natural disasters and even population expansion. Yet the good news is that many communities throughout the world are taking action and planning to improve themselves and avoid future issues. Some cities and towns are incorporating these challenges into their overall urban plans, while others are developing short-term actions to address specific issues. And while no plan for the future will ever be perfect, these new approaches to urban planning are helping communities deal with difficult issues like population loss, industrial decline, and urban sprawl. It's amazing to see all of the bold plans and major initiatives that cities and communities around the world are taking. There are a lot of positive changes happening, from introducing sustainable transportation options to establishing green spaces and supporting renewable energy sources. And who knows, maybe you'll be motivated to get involved in your neighborhood. Communities worldwide are making strides in both bettering themselves and minimizing their environmental impact, creating healthier living environments. Achieving sustainable development is the critical component here, which entails finding a balance between the ecological, social, and economic needs of these communities. This approach requires communities to look at the big picture, such as how local pollution contributes to global climate change. And here are some of the ways that cities and towns are planning for more sustainable places. First, by protecting and preserving natural resources like land, water, air, plants, and animals, cities and towns are making plans and taking steps to conserve these resources. These efforts range from small-scale programs to big plans for preserving large areas within cities as open spaces or nature preserves. Second, many communities are going green by looking at ways to reduce their environmental impact and promote new development that is more sustainable. These include efforts like encouraging more people to walk or use bicycles instead of cars, or creating complex plans for green buildings that require less energy to operate and can significantly reduce pollution. Finally, communities are also looking at ways to reduce their global ecological impact. Many places are making plans that aim to reduce their environmental footprint by making better use of local resources, consuming less of the world's limited resources, especially fossil fuels, and reducing the number of local pollutants that contribute to regional and world environmental problems. By planning for sustainable development, communities can achieve a better balance between their economic, social, and ecological needs, ensuring that they can continue to thrive while also protecting the planet. Many major U.S. cities, as well as small towns and older suburbs, are facing significant challenges such as population loss, abandoned housing, and increasing poverty and crime rates. However, communities across the country are making plans and carrying out community development initiatives to revitalize these areas. One strategy is to improve downtowns, waterfronts, and other special districts. Concentrating redevelopment efforts in existing areas can attract new businesses, create jobs, and attract new residents and tourists to the community. In addition, strengthening arts, culture, entertainment, and history can make these areas more attractive to new residents and tourists while celebrating the heritage of existing residents. Another important strategy is to support neighborhoods and families. This includes building new and affordable housing in urban and suburban neighborhoods, attracting new businesses and stimulating job creation, and improving access to transportation to workplaces for households that don't own cars. These community development initiatives are crucial to improving the lives of residents and ensuring the long-term success of these areas. By renewing older cities and towns, communities can build on existing strengths and revitalize their neighborhoods, improving social and economic conditions for all residents. It takes time and effort, but with the right strategies and community support, these areas can thrive once again. Have you ever noticed how cities and their suburbs seem to keep sprawling and expanding into rural and undeveloped areas? It's no surprise that about half of the U.S. population lives in the suburbs, but this growth is happening in ways that use land less efficiently and encourage more car travel, leading to negative environmental, economic, and social impacts. Thankfully, communities are starting to use new planning approaches to deal with these challenges. Regional planning and growth management planning are two strategies that help communities accommodate future growth while using their resources effectively. One approach is growing smart and sprawling less. Many communities are successfully using planning approaches that aim to use existing resources more effectively and minimize the impact of development on the environment. For example, growth management planning may look at limiting new development in undeveloped areas or planning for the redevelopment of less costly existing areas that already have access to infrastructure and services. Another approach is encouraging cooperation and coordination. Regional planning for metropolitan areas can be challenging, as most communities make plans only for themselves and don't take a broader view of the region as a whole. But curbing the trend of sprawling cities will require communities to work together on regional solutions to regional problems and find ways for communities to make better decisions about local land use that balance local growth with the overall health of the metropolitan region. By using these planning strategies, we can build sustainable and thriving communities that work for everyone. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos on urban planning and design. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.